Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Bucs and the Bills. All that and more coming up next.
We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. The preseason is upon us. So good to be with you. Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen, about to embark on that journey that ends with the Super Bowl. Greg, so good to finally have football back on the field.
Absolutely, and it doesn't matter if it's preseason, regular season, playoffs. When NFL football is on TV, Mike, it's just better. And I'll tell you what, for these teams and a lot of these young players, this is the start. Just like you said, this is a journey to making the roster, a journey to being there in week 1. And for a lot of these teams that have playoff hopes, it seems like small beginnings, but this is where those playoff dreams and ultimately those Super Bowl runs all get their starts.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
Judging by our conversations with the coaches, Mike, I think it's a pretty safe bet. We won't be seeing a lot of this guy. I think what they're trying to do is just get him under center, knock off some of the rust of the offseason, and get him a couple live reps before he starts in week 1. At the end of the day, you just can't replicate this style of live action in practice. So whether you're an established veteran like him or a young quarterback, these reps in the preseason are invaluable.
Off the play fake, here's Allen. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. They go play action now. Here's Allen. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. And the Buccaneers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
Starting all the way back in the spring, Mike, there has been months of preparation building up for this very game. And for a lot of the guys on the sideline that have been around for a long time, these preseason games.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the ground, it's Fournette. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. They'll bring Waller in motion here. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. The Bills offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Here's Cook. And he's going to pick up the first down. That's a nice run, taking it up past the 30-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he gets it to midfield, and he gets the first down. Good run. The drive continues.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Throwing now, Allen here on 1st down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
I love the timing between the receiver and the quarterback. It's a really nice route. He's going to take this up the field, and then when he pulls that string back and he comes out of his break, the ball is there immediately. You can't wait for the...
Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Bucs have it. A big hole. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And, Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point. And the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Bills offense getting set to get back to work. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They put a receiver in motion to the left. The drive will start on the ground, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Throwing is Allen. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
He's got his man, right side, it's complete. Down to the 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Now for the point after. His kick is good. And the Bills will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. They'll run with Fournette, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They send Godwin in motion. Second down throw for Mayfield. This one caught by Waller. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On play action, Mayfield. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll bring Waller in motion here. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll tuck it and take off. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. Here's Mayfield. And that time, the pressure, too much. He'll go down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
So push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. Here's Fournette. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you have any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
The play clock down to 0. And this, not the best of sequences.
Still 3rd down.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. He'll check this down to the running back. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal. The Bucs have the field goal unit on the field. This about as short as you can get. Carlson's kick is good. And the Bucs will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. The Bucs have the early lead. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
That has to be a disappointing end to this drive. Just think, when they took the field on this possession, Mike, they're thinking they got a shot to go down there and take the lead, but they couldn't even get to midfield, let alone the end zone. If they end up getting another shot before halftime, they've got to find a way to have better execution than they did right here.
The Buccaneers offense headed back to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. Past midfield to the 45. And he'll finally be tracked down at the Bills' 25-yard line. So 31 yards on this play. A second big one in a row and another 1st down. The motion man is Johnson. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. Here's Spiller. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now this time they'll look to throw. A throw right side is intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
The Bucs offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with first. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's got that complete to Knox. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Bills, first down.
He'll drop to throw. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there. And that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Open man, left side, he's got it. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Back to the air one more time. And he's in. Touchdown, Bills. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Spiller. And he's going to have a Bills first down as he gets this one up past the 30.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Starting to see it back right now, Mike. That's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
A couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down.
Mike, you know the best time to pick up first downs is? On first downs. Don't wait for 3rd down. We see it here. 3 plays in a row, 3 first downs on chunk plays, and this offense is rolling.
Go. Taylor looking to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there.
And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Buffalo.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Here's Taylor. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. 3rd down, 3 to go. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That'll be intercepted. And the Buccaneers will take over at their own 14-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
The Buccaneers offense ready for this next possession. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's taken in by Shakir.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down. They'll run with Spiller. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's close to the 1st down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. And it looks like he's gonna have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal. It is a first down. Back to throw. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
And he'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Quick throw, taken in, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Bills. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defense and get themselves this big win?
Here's Bass now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bills have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
The Bills offense ready to get back to work. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Davis going in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll run on second down. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's got this one complete to Watkins.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. This one complete to Watkins. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a give up the middle. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Davis heading in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. An important extra point up and good, so the lead. Here in the late stages of the game. This will be returned from the 6. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Bills offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll drop to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Taylor. Open man is Davis. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He'll get this out wide. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
Now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Going right sideline and complete. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo as they start things out with a victory here in the first week of this preseason. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.